Last term I interviewed a few of our friends who'd been on one of our online alphas in the last year, and they told us a bit more about their alpha experience. Here is the selected highlights from those interviews.
I was lucky enough to be in Donnie and Katie's group, and they were excellent at creating an environment that made us really relaxed and, able to ask anything. And I do mean anything.
I'm from a Christian background, and then I spent a number of years not really involved in church and just went through a bit of a tough time. And I started going along to Church Central through a couple of friends. And then I think it was Johnny who suggested the Alpha course. And what I found really good was it kind of takes you back to the basics of Christianity, and it was a reminder really for me about the reason I was a Christian, what the core beliefs are, and it was really nice as well to be around people who perhaps weren't in that same position and were asking a lot of questions, coming in new, fresh, and that again kind of took me back to kind of what really ignited my faith.
I really enjoyed Alpha. So I kind of went into it with some preconceived ideas about what Christianity was, what it was to be a Christian. Didn't really understand the process of becoming a Christian or what it was all about. So it was a bit of a history lesson, I guess, for me, and it was just a place for me to ask all the questions that I wanted answers to and not feel judged or kind of like I should know more than I did.
What ultimately it helped me to achieve was a better understanding of Christianity and how I can implement prayer, how I can actually go about living a Christian life, as well as knowing more about Jesus and what he did for us.
The small group, you could really get to know each other, and we had some fascinating sort of debates that enabled us to share our personal experiences and how we'd got to this place. It was really good to answer questions and question ourselves.
What it's done for me is start to kind of increase my passion again and get me thinking more in my day-to-day about my faith, and church is becoming more of a habit for me.
Just really made me sort of think about all the benefits having a spiritual family and a spiritual life.
I would recommend Alpha course for anyone who has a lot of questions or is unsure about what Christianity is all about. I took a lot away from it, more so than I thought I would initially, having not had much of a background in the church.
Got to know some really good people, made some friends there. So I really enjoyed it. I'll do it again.